Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I've already recorded this once, and for some reason the sound didn't work. Now, I'm not holding the mic. I don't think I'm holding the mic on the bottom. I am holding the mic on the bottom. Look at me. I'm a mess. I don't know where to hold this. Hi guys. One Take Sunday. You know what that means? We are going to be doing a little bit of shop talk, and we're going to talk about everything that happened in the store this week, which not a whole lot happened. Roll credits. But this is where we talk about videos. That's right. Videos that have to do with stores, more specifically fish stores. More specifically than that, my fish store. And this is where I take you guys on a tour of it, and we do it in one take fashion. So if I make a mistake, you guys just gotta be cool with it, man. You gotta be cool with it. Usually I start in the back and I work my way to the front, but there's not a whole lot going on out back. It's pretty much the same. I actually just watched last week's video, and I was like, did I do anything this week? I feel like I did something this week. I know I didn't have a whole lot of sales. That was definitely reality there. I did not have a whole lot of sales, but I did do something this week. I know I did. And actually, something is pretty big news. And some of you, if you have traveled to MrReefBox.com or MRBShop.com recently, you've already know what that big news is. And it's pretty cool. But we're not going to get into that in this video. But if you want to figure that out, go check out them websites. But yeah, we're closed down. It's Sunday. It was an okay week. Okay week. Definitely wasn't anything close to last week. Last week was a banner week, even though I had one of the worst days in last week. The rest of the week made up for it. We had an absolute amazing weekend last weekend, but this week was kind of like meh, which is a little disappointing, but I guess that's what owning a business is, right? A little bit disappointing. But we're going to start right here at the water box. It's a little dirty. I'm kind of leaving it a little bit dirty because Mr. Blenny over here looking a little skinny. So we're going to let it get all dirtified here and let him eat up over the next couple of days. But everything really is doing okay. This tank is looking pretty good outside, you know, the glass needing a little bit of cleaning and still not running a skimmer. Things are doing pretty well in here, pretty well. And I threw in some trace minerals in there. Actually, they already look like they're pretty chewed up there. Sea Lab number 28 there. This stuff, this does a really good job for obviously, you know, balancing out your trace elements and your calcium. But what I found with this product is that it does a really good job of promoting algae growth, which in some cases, yes, you do want that, especially if you have a refugium going and you're maintaining the cleanliness of your tank. Now, what I noticed, and we'll get into that here in a second, I noticed this with the frag system over there that I used. I had some colors that were I had some corals that were coloring down, and I threw some Sea Lab number 28 in there, not for the corals, but for the Chaeto that I was trying to grow in there. And I, you know, noticed rather abruptly how quick some of these acros colored up. So we're kind of hoping to repeat that. One, because I want my acros that are in here in the water box to look good, and two, I don't mind if algae actually grows because Mr. Sailfin Blenny needs a chewy chomp on some algae. But the water box is doing pretty good. We got, you know, there's a little bit of fire in here. Corals are growing very well. That purple stag that's right there in front, starting to throw off some new appendages, which is always something exciting to see. Then, if the clown gets out of the way, that light teal, I guess it's not teal, baby blue / purplish acro, that's pretty awesome there. So things are looking pretty good. And we've got the Oregon Torque throwing some absolute monstrous polyps right now, but things are looking good. No die off lately. Kind of worried about the Dragon Soul. Dragon Soul's looking a little light, a little lighter than I'd like to see it. Hopefully maybe some of the trace elements will help out a little bit. But yeah, water box is doing pretty good. Dang hermit crab is up there chewy chomping on the toadstool, but the toadstool's like, I don't care, man. I'm opening up anyways. You go to sleep. You go to sleep. But coral tank is looking good. We're going to continue to keep growing stuff out there. I would like to figure out what I want to do with this Montipora over here, because it's just sitting on top of those rocks. I would like to kind of build it into some rocks, do a little bit of cutting, which I'm worried about, but because that piece is looking so good. But I'd like to kind of be able to open up the top of that rock there and get some more acros going on the top. But we'll see what happens. Probably nothing. Probably nothing will happen. Still got them lights. Not wild about the lights anymore. I know I did a video on these a while back, the max spec jumps. They're a little bit wonky on the controllability aspect of things. They're a really strong light. The corals absolutely love it, but from a controllability standpoint, not ecstatic. And then I don't know if the camera even picks it up at all, but I talk about this with a lot of my customers, the strobing effect that happens on the bottom or the sand bed there is pretty next level. It's some next level strobing going on, especially when you come over here and you take a look at what Red Sea has to offer. You know, obviously there's a little bit of strobing going on there, but it ain't anything close to what the water box is doing. It looks like the closest thing to natural light that I think I've ever seen as far as LEDs go. But I'd like to upgrade the lighting on this tank to the Ecotech XR15s, just because we've been selling so many of them. Live foods, doing good with the live foods. We got the Fidos, we got the copepods, we got the baby brine. Went back and rehatched some. Then we got some different. I think that's my ISO phytoplankton there, and that's my nano freshwater fish. Did a little bit of an order this week. We got some cool stuff in. I'd say probably the biggest or coolest thing is these angels that we got. These koi angels. They're beast mode. It's one thing, man, and I've always watched videos and I've heard fish store owners talk about it, is the fish, the size of the fish that you get during summer. Like, look at these barbs, man. They get huge. Like, by the end of summer, the fish that you're getting, if you're, you know, doing well enough where you're actually still ordering fish, the fish are huge, ginormous. But I think the biggest thing that changed this week, oh my goodness, we got babies. I didn't even notice this. Crazy. One of you balloon mollies popped. Look at all the babies. Ka-ching. My success rate on growing babies out is not very good in the store. But hey, it's always good to see love happening, you know? Life finds a way. Look at these guys. In here, we have the... What do we got in here? We got the crebensis in here, and I actually sold the parents this week. Now, before you guys all freak out, like, oh, I can't believe you sold mom and dad. Well, mom and dad were chewy chomping on their babies, and I was going to pull them anyways. Just so happened, lady called up. She was actually looking for a breeding pair of crebensis, so she sold them to her. She's happy, we're happy, and these babies are actually going to live and be able to be grown out. So we'll see how that turns out, but pretty happy with it. Neons, beast mode, neons, bigums. But yeah, we got a lot of cool freshwater fish in right now. We got, and everything's big. We got big silver tip tetras, we got big cherry barbs, we got huge angels, we got big old balloon baby filled mollies. Stuff's good. Stuff is good. We need to re-up on the frozen food. That kind of just looks kind of ghetto. I've been meaning to get in there and trying to straighten that up because my freezer looks ghetto. Just looks ghetto. Fish, not a whole lot of fish going on. We got a lot of clownfish. We are a clownfish store for sure. We do have some new additions in here. This week we got the tail spot blenny making himself at home. He looks pretty happy. Then this glass is dirty. I need to clean that. We got some Yasha gobies going on in here. Another one back there. Aquacultured, so that's cool. The process in which I'm using right now, things go so quick because it's not a clownfish. People come in, it ain't a clownfish, I'm buying it. Take my money, shut up. And I can't quarantine fish fast enough to keep these tanks stocked. But we'll figure it out. Corals for days. Got a lot of acros. Lots of acros. Got a lot of mushrooms. I show you this, guys. I show you guys this box all the time. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Lots of corals. I mean, it is Corals Unlimited, so we should have a lot of corals. Today I ripped out the frag racks that I have or had in here. We're gonna try to just fill this up. This section right here is my $10 section right now. Basically my $10 section is just stuff that I'm trying to move out. And then obviously everything else is 25 bucks in this bin with the exception of that corner right there. That section is 30, 60. The back half is ask. We got Dory just waiting for her food. She's like, come on, man. Where's my food at? I got the sea urchin eating all my food. She's probably ready. She's probably ready for a meal. These guys are pretty cool. Whoop. Drop the other side of it. These guys are pretty cool. But they do like to try to steal Dory's food. And she doesn't know what to do with it. She doesn't know how to handle it. I usually just take them, bring them over here, be like, see you later. Then we gotta grab our other side of the magnet that we dropped. She's gonna be all mad at me. We'll take care of that here in a second. But yeah, so a little bit of a slow week. We did decide on some things, even though that this week is a little bit on the slow side. So we are going to be doing a frag swap here in the store November 13th. So I know that some of you guys that watch this video that aren't from Maine still have made the trip up here to the store a couple of times, and I appreciate you. And if you want to come check out the local scene here in Maine, it's going to be alive and well November 13th, which is a Saturday here at the store. At least it is as of right now. If it gets really big, I might try to figure something else out, but as of right now, we're planning to have it here in the store. I'm going to have about 10 tables. If it's just completely fills up, which we've already had a couple guys sign up already. If we fill up really quick and I need to figure out, how to get some more guys in here, we'll probably do that as well. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be, kind of everybody getting together and trying to figure out, where the hobby is going in the state of Maine, try to strengthen it up and make it alive and well. But that's going to do it for today's video. I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell, and hit the thumbs up if you enjoy this one. I'll see you next week right here with a brand new video. Peace.